Welcome back to the Weekly Undertaking. Today, we're talking about meditation. So I thought we'd start with like a nice quiet discussion about the ins and outs of...
You are a dick. You piece of shit. I was like getting ready to be relaxed and like ease into this podcast too.
I'm so sorry for anyone who had the volume jacked up. I'll fix it.
Well, also it's a matter of you started it so quietly so I could see everyone turning up their volume and then bam, holy shit.
Wow.
What a way to punish everybody that bothered to tune into this shitty podcast.
It's fun. I downloaded that as you were walking to the door today. I was like, oh, that's a great idea. I'm going to download I looked up air horn meme.
Is that a meme?
Because, you know, it's like the 420.
I don't know what fucking memes you're listening to, but I am not.
No, you know the air horn people, listeners, you know. They know. You're the weird one here.
That's very, very possible. But, yeah, this is the Weekly Undertaking. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yeah. I am Mike, and the one that doesn't respect you is Alex.
Hello, that's true.
Oh, man, so this is the podcast where we do weird shit all week, and we talk about it on air.
Yeah, we've done so many different things over the course of almost a year.
Yeah, I guess it is almost a year at this point. We're about 3/4 of a year in.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah, this is the 39th episode of the Weekly Undertaking.
Hooray.
So we've been doing weird shit for 39 weeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever people ask me how long the podcast has been going, I measure it in weeks, and they're like, what the fuck? Why are you measuring it in weeks? And I'm like, because...
months takes math.
Yeah, what's 39 divided by 4? I'll answer that.
It's not easy. It's a little under 10.
Hang on. 39.
It's 3.9.
Wow.
No, it's
almost
a little
10
under
months.
10. A little under
almost
10.
10 months, Michael.
Yeah, that is weird, actually. But yeah, we have about two...
I'm impressed with us. Aside from 2 weeks off at certain points, we have done a new Weekly Undertaking every week.
Yeah, I have had many relationships that have not lasted as long as this podcast. So that's a step in the right direction. Yeah,
me too, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. But so it's been a fun ride. So,
yeah, so far so good. Let's keep going this week with a weekly episode. How was your week, Mike? You said it was stressful.
It was very stressful. It was just kind of every fucking thing in the world that I've been procrastinating came together in the first few days of this week.
I feel that, bro. But I think it's good that it happened this week. Because the whole Weekly Undertaking this week was to set aside an hour a day to do some meditation.
Yes. Do you want to talk? Let's not get into that just yet. We normally do banter for a little bit before we go into it.
You know, I air horned, you laughed. We checked off a lot of boxes here very quickly.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. But what did you do this week besides meditate?
Wow, that's a good question. Jeez, you know, it was one of those weeks. Where not a lot happened overall. It was a nice week.
Yes.
Like, it went fast. I had a good time at work. I took some photos of people for their little company badges. That was fun.
Yes.
I visited my uncle's place yesterday because my cousin's birthday party was yesterday.
That's nice.
They turned 9. They were twins. I should have mentioned that.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, and he has a pool, so I went swimming in March.
That is freaky.
It was awesome.
It was a beautiful day yesterday.
It was beautiful, and I was very cold getting out of the pool.
Oh, is it really not, I didn't go swimming yesterday, I took a walk, but is it not, what was the temperature of the pool
like? The pool was heated.
Oh, okay.
It was getting out was the problem.
There's the issue. You can go in a heated pool at any time during the year. It's when you get out in the cold,
that's when it sucks.
Yeah.
All we did was, because I have like 17 cousins, and they're all, like, the oldest one is 13.
Oh, so you're way older.
So I'm way older than all of them.
Yeah.
So basically, all of us just broke off into 2 teams. And it was me and my dad, and my uncle, my other uncle, and we just had a football, and it was like Monkey in the Middle, but with teams instead of like one person.
That's fun.
And we just did that for literally 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, that's a really fun time.
It was awesome,
Yeah.
but man, I was tired.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But
that requires physical activity that I don't think either of us, are in shape enough to do.
Yeah, all two of us don't really work out that much.
Well, I mean, I do, but not enough that little kids have just so much freaking energy.
It's impressive almost.
Yeah,
like I got out after like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and they were like, Alex, where are you going? I was like, I'm fucking tired. I didn't say that, but
and they're like all ready to run a marathon.
Yeah.
Well, actually, little kids are constantly just in sprint mode. I don't think they have any concept of
taking it slow.
Taking it slow or just like long projects.
It's not that I don't think they don't understand it. I think they just don't see the need to. Or it's like I always like running is faster.
Yeah, life is exciting. Why would you take your time? I don't understand.
The only times when you're not running around is when you're being forced to not run around. And that sucks as a kid.
Suck.
School like sucks if you want to like be active and you're forced to sit in a chair for 8 hours when like you want to like
run around.
Go play tag with your friends.
Oh yeah, recess was what I think at least me. I lived for recess when I was in elementary school. Yeah.
But now that I've grown up a little bit, I can an emphasis on a little. I understand the appeal of taking things slow and just relaxing and walking around and segueing back into meditation, you dick.
You piece of shit. Yeah, it's like, I mean, yeah, little kids don't meditate all that much. They would just kind of vibrate, like just with the energy. Yeah.
You could sell them as like actually, no, you shouldn't sell children, but they would be great massagers. That's what I was going to say. It's like massage chairs. Actually, you know what? Scrap that whole bit. Edit that out. No, okay. Don't edit that out. Keep it in.
You're the one editing this.
Let the world know my shame.
I don't know why you're giving yourself editing notes when you could just... it's entirely up to your discretion.
I don't edit this until like 6 days later because I'm lazy. And then when I do go to edit it, it's like, the less work, the better. So it's like I forget a lot of things.
Yeah, I hear you. But I will say the amount of power that you have over this podcast
it's true
is immense.
It's true. You are my test. You are my test fool.
I'm just here to talk. You are here to actually take care of everything else. So I mean, more power to you, but also, I mean, the amount of times that you could just make me say the most ridiculous shit is kind of insane.
It's true.
You did that 1 week, right?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
And I do that again, but man, that was just, it took like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work.
Yeah. Man. Maybe I'll do it. You might get lucky.
Almost like doing a podcast is hard or something.
Yeah, it's funny. Because when we started this, we were, at least I was like, man, we could do this and this and this and this. And it's like, wow, we barely have time for this. We barely have time for this podcast.
Well, because we started this podcast in the summer in between college and real life.
And nothing was happening.
Literally, it was, you were applying for jobs. I was just kind of chilling out, waiting for grad school to start.
So all we were doing is like and when we were doing these challenges, if it's all we're doing, it's boring no matter what the challenge is.
Exactly.
Because if it was meditating for an hour a day, like we did this week, like 10 months ago, I would have wanted to meditate for like 6 hours a day.
Oh, wow. I definitely still would not have.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean, though. Yeah. It's like, well, I wish this took up more time.
It's like an hour. You still have 23 hours in the day to fill.
Yeah.
And now we actually, have some semblance of a life. And shoving this in is kind of a little bit, I don't know for you, but for me, it's a little bit difficult to find the time for it.
It is, but I applaud you for sticking with it.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a
Keeps
commitment.
Things interesting.
Yeah, it does. Makes my life a little bit, gives me something to do in between the grad school things.
Exactly.
So yeah,
So we done 9 minutes of banter. Are you happy now? Are you happy?
Fucking fine.
I lowered my volume. Damn it.
He was so desperately like tapping his phone.
Come on.
Like to the point where I thought the screen was going to break. Just like, where's the freaking air horn? Yeah, fine. All right. So we did meditation this week.
Hooray. Can you tell we're relaxed?
Yeah.
It worked.
I am so calm. Damn it. All right.
So... My ears are ringing. I never hear you volume that loud.
You never hear me volume?
That
all right.
loud.
So what was, did you actually meditate for an hour a day?
Not an hour, but I definitely meditated every day. For at least think my shortest time was 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
But I think 4 out of 7 days I got the whole hour in.
Really?
Yeah.
Hour of meditation is a freaking lot, man.
It is a lot, but I found a good time in my day to do it, which was right before I went to bed.
Okay.
When I, especially like if I wasn't tired, it was perfect because I find that it takes a weird type of concentration,
I agree.
but like not a straining type of concentration. Like it's like you're just sitting there focusing on making sure you're not thinking about anything, sort of.
Which is really hard to do, to not think about anything.
Yeah, I think it depends on, well, at least for me, it depended on like how things were going. Like if I had a lot on my mind, like it was just a lot. Those were my shorter days when just like I was just like exhausted or just didn't even want to bother. But the nights when I did it really well, I just sat up on my bed and I was not physically tired, but like emotionally ready to sleep. And it felt like I was sleeping, but I was conscious.
Yeah, it's a way, a lot of people use meditation as a way to fix their sleeping patterns, which, you know, is something that I struggle with too. But I, for one, I didn't really enjoy meditation as much as I thought I would. I found that, you know, maybe maybe it's just me. I have a hard time paying attention to anything, period. And so paying attention to nothing is that much harder. But so I struggled with it a lot to, you know, just try to break away from everything. But I found that, like, just sitting there, I didn't even make it to 20. I made it to 20 minutes one time.
Wow.
The rest was like, all right, how much freaking longer? What time is it? How do I, you know, I'm trying to, like, bring myself back to concentrating on the breath, which, I don't know. Did you use a meditation app?
No.
I did, because I needed that support.
Cool.
But, you know, just concentration on the breath, which is what the app told me to do, was, it was a good route, a good anchor, but I struggled to
hold on.
Yeah, it was really tough. It was really tough. So, did you do the traditional kind of meditation, crisscross applesauce and all the rest?
Yeah. I know some people do like the feet on top of their like thighs or whatever.
Yes.
Like when they do the crisscross. I couldn't do that.
That requires flexibility.
Yeah.
God.
The one thing I know about myself is I am extremely not flexible.
We are not contortionists.
No. Oh my goodness.
How does even yoga work? Oh my God.
Okay. But yeah.
Have you ever done yoga?
I tried a few times and that sucked. Well, I didn't like it rather. Cuz I don't know. I liked meditating a lot more cuz like when I tried to do yoga, I think I was in my late teens with my mom once.
I feel like that's the majority of people that try yoga.
No, I was hanging out. My mom was like, "You want to do yoga with me?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?"
Yeah, sure.
So I tried it, and it was a weird type of boring. It was like working out, but like you feel like you're not doing anything,
Right.
though it's strenuous.
It's like you can't do a workout montage of yoga.
I would pay good money to see like Rocky V Yoga Master.
Just like the Eye of the Tiger is still playing, but instead of running up the stairs, you just see Sylvester Stallone doing downward dog or whatever the position is.
Tree 1.
Yeah. It's the Eye of the Tiger. It's
just
the
like
thrill
as
and
still as
breathe.
possible.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you shoot that right, it would still be awesome.
It would be hysterical. It really would.
SNL, get on it.
Man, I don't think SNL would want to do it. Do you watch SNL at all?
I've seen like you've shown me some good skits, but I don't watch it.
SNL is very weird to me. It's very, very hit or miss. Especially in these past years, you know, there are some consistently funny people. Like Kate McKinnon is always funny. Weekend Update is almost always funny. I love that, but you know, the skits in between the sketches, you know, I don't know. I've always found that they're just kind of, they're either all fucking hysterical or they're all just kind of meh. And there's always that one sketch which is so damn funny that you can show it to every single person that you've ever seen, that you've ever met in your life. But the ones in between, I don't know.
My favorite SNL sketch was the the guy who got obsessed with the fact that the movie Avatar's poster, like the logo, was just papyrus.
I haven't seen that one.
That one, my graphic design friend showed me that one, and she was just like, "You haven't seen? You have got to see this!" And it's just like, it's so funny because I have had the same thought of like, that's just papyrus. That's like the lame font.
I love that. That's very, very... I didn't even notice that, actually. But you're right. It's like I think to date, it's the largest money-making movie of all time.
One of... Because, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
it beat Titanic.
The Force Awakens, I think, overtook it. And then Infinity War overtook The Force Awakens, I think.
But it's still in the top 5
it's
at the very
very,
least.
very impressive, nonetheless.
But I will say, it's very strange because it's the one movie... I think I've shared this thought with you before. But even though everybody and their mom saw it, it had almost zero effect on the culture at large. Like, every other movie on that list, you know... the MCU for sure is culturally relevant. Star Wars for sure everybody knows about. Titanic, I mean, how many... I think even everybody has made a "there was room on that door" joke before. Everybody knows those movies, but like Avatar...
And then it's like, Avatar, oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
The movie my dad played on like our like new HD TVs in 2010 to show company how like nice the TV was.
Really?
Yeah, because, you know, it was a very good-looking movie.
Oh, it was gorgeous.
We didn't... no one watched it for the plot after we first saw it.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, look how pretty it is. Look at all the colors on our TV.
Yeah. Well, the plot was just basically Pocahontas.
But with aliens.
But aliens, yeah, exactly. And, you know, a weird guy hopping into... Yeah, it's kind of weird to interpret Jake Sully as someone in that... Well, I guess not, because he's invested in... that culture. I don't know. I don't know if there has actually been any literary analysis of the Avatar movie, but
I'm sure there has.
Yeah.
I mean, people, I'm sure, talked about it.
Oh yeah, I mean, but also like with the exception of the very, very new Disney World attraction.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have not been there.
It's awesome.
I haven't even seen pictures of it.
Do you know that? Well, I mean, the outside's beautiful, but like the big ride that I went like a few months after it opened, and it was still like a 3-hour wait, but it was worth it. It's like a ride where, like, you know those flying monster things they ride on?
Oh yeah, the pterodactyl looking things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ride one of those. It's like a motorcycle type seat, but it has like it moves below you, so you feel like you're on an animal.
Oh, that's
and
badass.
It's kind of like the Star Tours ride,
oh,
where it's
yeah.
like a motion simulator. It feels like you're flying.
Yeah.
That's the closest I've ever felt to as an airbender.
Listen, the last
to bring
Airbender...
back the other kind of Avatar.
Well, yeah, and I mean, also the last Airbender, the M. Night movie, came out after the fact, which I think that's the reason he changed the pronunciation of Avatar to Avatar.
Yeah, and it's also the reason why they didn't include the word Avatar in the movie.
Because of copyright?
In the title. Because there was already another Avatar. Yeah. And they didn't want people looking up Avatar.
And then not fun...
Avatar movie.
So it wasn't a copyright issue, right?
No, I don't even think so.
Yeah.
I think it was just like, if they put Avatar in the movie, people would look up Avatar movie and find the wrong movie.
And find Jake Sully or whatever it is.
Yeah, find the better movie.
Mm-hmm. Find the better one. Yeah, exactly. It is interesting to me, though, that Disney World has made a attraction for one of the most forgettable, profitable movies of all time.
I mean, it was beautiful. I mean, if people remember anything from that movie, they remember how incredibly gorgeous it was.
Exactly.
That's what they needed to do.
But they still haven't made any attractions for the MCU.
I'm sure they're working on it.
Well, I mean, actually, you know what? The reason why is because all of the rides that are named after Marvel rides
it's in Universal.
Are in Universe. I wonder... I mean, that's got to change soon, right?
I think they're working on getting it.
The mouse has so much power. How hasn't he claimed
He has
those
his
rides?
own Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, he really does, especially after he got Fox.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow we always end up talking about superheroes and geek shit on this podcast.
Well, that's all. It was you that got us back there.
Yeah, true. I don't know. I'm just curious, you know, because it's like the Avatar has made the Animal Kingdom so much money, the Avatar attraction, rather, that no matter what park you put the MCU rides in...
It would be in Hollywood Studios.
It's gotta be, number one, but it's also just such a no-brainer that why wouldn't you
I'm
know?
sure it will, but like the thing is also like the MCU changes so rapidly, like like an Iron Man ride today would be so different from an Iron Man ride 10 years ago because of the stories that have been brought into it.
Yeah, but I'll still fucking go on it. You
yeah, oh my god, could you imagine like a full bodysuit type like ride seat where you just get in and it's like a motion simulator ride.
Oh, I would love that.
You're in an Iron Man suit and you get to fly around. Are you kidding?
Disney, if you take this idea, give us royalties.
Disney,
please.
if you're listening, because I know you listen to everything. You're like Google in that way.
Yeah, Mickey is just plugged into every facet of
got
every
like a
medium.
million earphones.
Yeah. Ah, man.
So meditation.
Yeah, what about that?
I also tried meditating in the mornings. I wake up very early. Well, very early, quote unquote, 6 o'clock. So not very early.
That's pretty early.
Well, see, you can't say very anything because then you get that one asshole who's like, I wake up at 5 every morning. So 6 is not early.
Well, you know what?
That asshole's usually me.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But still, it's like, I mean, you wake up that early. Is that by choice or by necessity?
By choice. Well, a little bit of both. Because when I wake up straight at like 7, which is the latest I can get up and still make it to work on time, I'm like exhausted the entire day. Like I didn't have the time to wake up. Like I just got to get dressed, get in the car and go, and then my brain's just on.
Right.
So waking up at 6, I get to sit in my bed, watch a little TV, like just mentally like enjoy myself and wake up a little bit. And then by the time I get out of bed, I'm already up and I feel just fine for the rest of the day.
Right.
And it also helps me not get headaches for some reason.
So that's interesting.
I don't know. Someone knows the science behind that, I'm sure. But I tried meditating when I woke up. Fell back asleep.
Right.
Yeah. Not a good idea.
Because it's a calming exercise. It's meant to be calming.
So I'm sure morning meditation is a very good thing. But I think I needed to go outside, and it's still a little too cold to go outside at 6 in the morning.
Absolutely.
So
I think it's always,
that's my excuse.
I think
not
it's
that
always
I was
too cold to be awake at 6 in the morning.
No,
like
dude, the summer, 6 a.m. in the summer is perfect feeling.
Like, I mean, it's like 70 degrees, but in the summer, that's chilly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like it's still nice.
Yeah, true.
Like I watched the sunrise on the beach one morning. I got there at like 5 a.m. and it was awesome.
Oh my god, who the hell are you?
I'm Alex.
Yeah.
I'm your co-host. Have we only just met now?
I could not tell you.
Great.
I forget the first time we met because we were very young. When
we were children. We were babies.
Babies.
We were babies. Sorry, I didn't have my phone open.
You didn't want to. Just we're using that as an editing tool now.
Alex said it.
Like I always meditated late at night because I am not a morning person, but my job requires me to do that.
To wake up.
Yeah, like I have to be at my desk at like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I always get up at 6 a.m., but I'm always resentful about it. Like, I'm just like, I'm in the shower now. It's 6 in the morning. The sun isn't even awake. I'm friggin'... And I don't have the mental capacity to sit on my bed and like...
Yeah, no,
listen
just be angry meditation.
That would be... That's another interesting thing, you know? But yeah, like, I mean... I'm just very a fidgety person in general, so it was very hard for me.
Have you met me? I'm fidgeting my fingers right now.
Yeah.
I'm fidgeting my own fingers.
I mean, look at the people on the podcast.
Look at Mike's phone.
Yeah, I can't look at it, but my phone case, it's an OtterBox. Great thing. Go check it out.
I took a picture of it for the YouTube people.
Oh, fantastic!
Great, another thing I have to edit in.
But it's like my phone case is torn to pieces because of how much I fidget with the rubber outing of it. I'm also pulling this out so I can give a shout out to the app that I used. It's called Headspace.
Headspace.
It's a I think I'm on their free trial. I think you have to pay for it eventually, but it's
Is it safe to say you will not be paying for it?
It is. It is very safe to say that. But yeah, it's worthwhile for beginning meditators like myself, and I assume you. Did you?
No, I've always wanted to, and now I have. Look at me
Congratulations.
doing new things.
Yeah.
Oh, and Headspace, would you say you didn't like Headspace because you don't like meditation or because it's a bad app?
Oh no, it's a fantastic app.
Great. Headspace, if you want to sponsor us, give us a call. We'll figure something out.
No,
Mike will meditate for you.
I enjoyed the I will meditate for just the person, just the shittiest possible meditator, just advertising for this thing.
Meditator?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you call someone who meditates?
That's a good question.
Meditator, right? Because it's not I guess it is meditator, but that feels weird. That doesn't sound as classy as a meditator deserves to be called.
Meditation person?
A meditation person? That doesn't flow off the tongue.
Mediterranean? No.
A Mediterranean. I think that's a sea in like south of Europe, right?
Oh yeah, Mediterranean.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Wow, that was funny, Mike.
Thank you. I try. But yeah, no, it's fantastic. It helps you get into the zone. It has like depending on how much time you have, it has 3-minute meditations, 5-minute. I think it goes up to a half hour.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just choose where you're at, and there's a voiceover, very soothing, calming individual
cool.
that talks you through the meditation. It's not guided. It doesn't like have you ever done guided meditations before?
No, Mike.
I have.
I have not done meditation.
Well, I have done guided meditations because I went to a Catholic school.
Cool.
And that was a way that they taught us to pray in our religion classes. Is you would sit on in your desk, you would close your eyes, they would play some calming music, normally called something religious like Jesus the Teacher or something like that. That's actually one of the a meditation song, and then the teacher would just kind of talk you through, like, you're on a beach and you're walking and you notice someone in the distance, you wave hi.
Oh fuck, it's your ex-girlfriend.
Oh fuck,
run the other way.
Run away. And you run into Jesus, and Jesus vanquishes your Oh god, no.
Don't worry.
But
Let
yeah,
me take the wheel.
Yeah. And he's in a car. So you're in a car suddenly. But it's
And then he just pushes her over, and then you hear
and Jesus turns into a DJ, and suddenly you're at a dance club.
Yo, I'm DJ Jesus.
Jesus?
DJ Jesus.
I will pay you money never to say that again.
Okay, how much you talking?
Like $1.
DJ Jesus.
I hate it. But yeah, like that was my experience with meditations, and you know, that's a very fun, calming, nice way to pray, nice way to do relax yourself and all that stuff. Though I will say sometimes I had one teacher who I loved to death, but who had a very shrill voice. Like, he was an incredible teacher, but it was almost like Gilbert Gottfried walking you through a meditation. Just like, I can't do a good Gilbert Gottfried impression. I'm gonna try, but it's just like, you're on a beach and Jesus says to you. Yeah, the guy that the guy that does the parrot in Aladdin. And
Yep.
yeah,
I know.
Incredible comedian, incredible actor. Awful voice, and that's part of his bit. But yeah, so. But that was my experience, and the meditations that are on Headspace are fantastic because they teach you how to kind of just be quiet, be by yourself, concentrate on the breath, concentrate on the way that your body feels and points of contact and things of that nature, and it helps you work your skill. Like I said at the beginning of the week, I could barely do 5 minutes, but at the end I'm able now to do 20.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Wow,
Still didn't get to an hour, but I'm getting there.
Well, I'm glad we did this though. It was peaceful, it was calming, it was fun.
It was something that I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
But I've never actively done because that requires effort.
Dude, that's what this podcast is all about. Forcing us to do things that we say we want to do but have never even bothered trying.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Because these are all things that matter to people somewhat. Well, not all of them, but a lot.
No, I know what you mean.
But meditation and asthma, for that matter, I guess.
ASMR.
Whatever. They are a major part of people's lives, and checking them out is something that matters.
Yeah, it's we got to get some like experts on here of like shit we do to like tell us how wrong we are, just in general.
That would actually be a really funny segment,
dude. Yeah,
just to have a expert in whatever we're talking about sitting in the corner, just like face planting the entire time. And we're just like, hey Doug, what do you think of all of this? And he's just like, could you fucking stop this?
Anyone out there, if you're an expert on something and want to guest star on a mediocre podcast, give us a call.
Wow, you're an advertising genius.
I know. I almost went into advertising.
Did you really?
You wonder why I didn't now.
Yeah. Just like,
oh god, I'm terrible at it.
Hey, look at this fucking like dumbass product. It's like, it'll do things, I guess. Like, okay, buy it. Sorry,
I pointed to something that's currently a secret.
Well, they'll find out later.
Yeah.
When it's I don't think it's a problem to say, Alex is working on a project to be named later,
That is really stupid.
and very fun.
That relates very much to what Michael was just saying.
Yeah, that we will we'll plug it and we'll talk about the thing when you're ready to advertise it.
Thank you, Mike, for letting
Shittily.
me plug my own shit that will get me money.
Well, eventually
Yeah.
you'll want to.
That's true.
One of our legendary 4 listeners will buy it, hopefully. Yeah.
Great.
Thank you all to all 4 of you for supporting this
Great.
podcast.
Do you remember when our episodes used to be like 30 minutes long?
Yes.
Like when we hit like minute 26 and we were just like, I guess it's pick and bucket time.
Yeah.
And now like we usually just ramble until minute 38 and then we do the bucket.
Is it actually that exact? I just kind of talk.
We almost always hit like 40.
Yeah.
And it feels kind of unnatural to just go for the bucket right now, but honestly, I'm thinking about maybe we just like do it and do a longer end segment.
Well, I mean, do you have anything else to say about meditation?
It was great. I did like it, and I will definitely do it when I'm in that specific mood where it's like I'm exhausted, but not in a physical way.
Mm-hmm. And I will say that I recommend meditation to anyone, at least to try it out.
It's calming.
Yeah, it is.
It did calm me down.
I think that I would rather, like, you know what's calming to me is watching a baseball game. Oh, we didn't even talk about the fact that opening day was this week.
Whoa, I don't care.
Old news, but I am very excited about the fact that baseball's back.
I couldn't care less.
Why do you hate America?
I don't. I just feel neutral towards America.
You're an American citizen.
That is correct.
Yeah. And nothing, apple pie, baseball, nothing that actually is
I like
American.
apple pie sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah, baseball, it's like, it's, I don't know, it's like not most of the time nothing happens.
Yeah, it's a
I guess that's why it's relaxing.
Exactly. It's a very slow-paced game, and everybody wants to. Everybody, I mean, Major League Baseball is the company of Major League Baseball is concentrating on trying to get the game to go faster. But I'm okay with letting it be 3.5 hours. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, bowling is my baseball. Like, that's the thing I watch to be like, oh shit, he's got to get this. He's got to start from the left, aim for the right, add a little bit more revolution or reduce his speed just a tiny bit to get on the left side of that head pin to hit the 10.
Okay, so you do get the intricacies of
sports.
Of sports.
And I care about them. It
Yeah.
just depends on which sport I care about.
Right.
Baseball, I do not care about.
Well, baseball is also very interesting because it's like I like watching pitching because I cannot do it, but it's very fun to watch and try to predict the way that the people throw. You know, like Aroldis Chapman's when he's gonna throw, he's always rocking the fastball, but where he's gonna put the fastball, when he's gonna throw his off-speed stuff and things like that. I could watch baseball for until the day I die and be very happy.
No, I definitely understand how it can be interesting. I just am not interested.
Okay.
But, it's to each their own.
Yeah. And I will say, I am a diehard Mets fan, but I don't know why I just referenced a Yankee pitcher to prove that I enjoy
You see,
baseball.
it's funny because I didn't even notice because I didn't know the name.
Can you tell me one baseball player that's active today?
Jared Leto.
No.
Oh, he was the Joker. I'm
he
sorry.
was. No, that's
he wasn't
not...
even the best Joker.
He was not even close to the best Joker.
He was very bad.
Do you have an opinion on that? The best Joker?
Heath Ledger.
Okay. Heath Ledger is incredible, and
Mark Hamill's also pretty good.
that's exactly what I was about to bring up, is that Heath Ledger, the live-action Joker, there is no topping him ever, but Mark Hamill is just such an icon of my childhood, so I don't know. We went from baseball to Batman very quickly.
Well, I'm impressed with us. That time it was kind of my fault.
Yeah,
but Bacon Bucket time, as I try to get out of naming a baseball player.
Fine, we can
Right.
pick and bucket.
I think I picked last time.
One of these days, I'm gonna bring you to a baseball game, and we're gonna talk about
Yeah,
that.
no, I think it would be fun. Like legitimate, like over the summer, we should do a baseball undertaking. Because I would like to go because it's just kind of fun to hang out at a baseball game.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what makes it. As Alex swirls around
Sorry.
the
not ready.
the pick and bucket, we're not ready yet. But yeah, it's like baseball is half the fun of baseball is having a beer with your friends for as long as they will serve you.
Yeah, have an ice cream, a hot dog.
A hot dog. All right, fine.
Great, here you go.
Cool. All right, I got one. All right, this one is. Oh God, Up with the Raccoons.
This one, I don't even know if I could try to do it.
So this is This is a kind of a supplement to
Up with the sunrise.
Up with the Sunrise, in which over the summer we woke up at what, 5 a.m.
6 a.m.
6 a.m. every day.
Which now we do anyway.
Yeah, because of jobs. Yeah. But this is Up with the Raccoons, which is don't go to sleep until 2 o'clock in the morning every night.
Yeah, so I might change that for myself to be like midnight or 1 a.m.
Really?
Dude, I need my sleep.
Well, that's true. Is like, I mean, I'm a night owl, so I'm up to 1 a.m. anyway. So this is a bit of a challenge for me.
That is true.
Much.
I'll tell you what. I usually like lights out am at 10.
Okay.
So I'll push it back to 1. I'll do 3 hours to
That's
sort
fair.
of balance it out. You do an hour later, I'll do 3 hours later.
Okay. Yep. And we're all gonna suffer through this freaking week at work when we have to get up and. I'm gonna fall asleep at my desk probably at least once or twice.
I might start taking naps
Yeah.
in the evening. I think that'll count.
Naps in the evening?
I don't know.
Is that I guess. Like what? You go to sleep at 8 a.m.
At like
8 p.m.
Like 6 p.m. Wake up at like 8, have dinner, like hang out, then go to sleep again.
At
I got to earn back those 3
idea.
hours at some point. I already I already get tired during the day, so this will be fun. I mean, we knew it was in there.
Yeah, we did.
And there are really only there was like a few good ones in there and a few bad ones in there. Bad as in like hard.
Like as in they will make us suffer.
Yeah.
To do them. We will. I mean, we always talk about the bucket, but the people listening, it doesn't matter to them. But
I know. But I hope it's interesting.
Yeah.
They've never even seen... Oh, they have seen the bucket if they watch the YouTube stuff.
Or check this out on Instagram or Facebook. Or...
Yeah, we haven't posted a picture of the Peckin' Bucket to Instagram. Let's do that today.
Why not?
Yeah.
We definitely have.
No, we haven't. I'll pull up my Instagram right now.
And prove it to me?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Do it. All right. Well, I mean, it's like... So essentially we make up as many challenges as we can think, and we put it in the bucket, and then when we start to run out, we start to think up new ones. So what we're trying to say is, now is the time. If you have any suggestions for undertakings, now is the time to contact us on our email or any social media, because we're going to be refilling this bucket very soon.
Yeah, a couple weeks. Okay, look, yeah, no Peckin' Bucket, no Peckin' Bucket. There it is.
We have
no
the Peckin' Bucket up there.
No Peckin' Bucket. We need more Peckin' Bucket stuffs.
Yeah, no, our Instagram is mostly just our ugly faces.
Well, yeah, we'll do like a picture of you and me in the bucket.
Oh God,
Yay.
I'm not photo ready, Alex.
You're never photo ready.
I need to do makeup and make myself look pretty.
All right, you know what? Fine, we'll just figure this out later.
I guess so.
Well, anyway, so we're gonna be up with the raccoons. Hooray.
Yes, we will. We'll be staying up late, and I'll probably be staying up that late anyway, doing homework or watching a movie or something.
Yeah,
like
I'll figure something to do.
Yeah, figure something.
I'll figure out something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But do the challenge with us if you hate yourself like us.
If you dare.
Yeah.
If you already do this, then just do Up with the Sunrise and wake up at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, reverse it.
Yeah. I remember when we did Up with the Sunrise,
I loved it. You hated it.
I stood up till 1 a.m. anyway because I just couldn't physically make myself fall asleep. So it was just kind of less time sleeping.
I think it's going to be a little bit opposite here, where I'm going to hate it, and you're going to, at the very least, be slightly indifferent.
Yeah, at the very... I might like it. Who knows? Maybe I'll like having the extra time at night, too.
I might like having the extra time, but, man, it's just not going to be worth it if I'm exhausted in the morning.
Right. Our jobs are going to suffer. Well, probably not.
We'll see how it goes, you know? Well, you can see how it goes, or listen to how it goes next week if you come back.
Yes.
Please come back.
Please come back. We need approval and people to listen to us and love us. We thank you. And anyway, do we have anything else that we want to do?
I think it's time for you to say goodbye.
Okay, fine. Oh, God. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Weekly Undertaking. If you liked this podcast, leave a rate and review and tell your friends about it. And if you didn't like this podcast, don't do that.
Don't not like it.
Don't like... I meant don't leave a rate and review so that we can still kind of look good on the internet.
Do. It looks more realistic if people don't like us.
Yeah. I suppose you're right. But yeah, please start liking us now.
Okay, Mike, come on.
Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We have a lot of artists that help us and support us. Their names are Adam Rooney and Winston De Jesus. Woo! If you like the music that you hear or the pictures that you see.
Wow, that was nice. I was thinking the same thing in my head. He's gonna say, or the pictures that you see. He's gonna say that.
You know me so well.
Yeah.
So in sync.
It's sad.
Yeah. I'm sorry you have to put up with me. But if you like what they do, please give them support. In their social medias are in the description below.
Hell yeah.
So give them likes and subscriptions and whatever other things that they have. Please follow us on all social medias too.
Hada.
Also in the description below. And like I said earlier, if you have any suggestions for weekly undertakings for us to do, please email us or DM us or contact us in some way. We take carrier pigeon if those are still around.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, great. I mean,
they're expensive.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, send your suggestions to us.
Address in the description.
We'll just put like
pigeon box in the description.
Yeah, pigeon box
instead of PO box, pigeon box.
Pigeon box. I like that.
Too smart for the room.
All right. Well, until next week. Thank you guys for listening, and don't forget to challenge yourself.
And let's try something new in air horn.
Oh my God, you dick!
I gotta do something different every week, Mike. Now that everyone's depending on it.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Thanks for listening. Bye.
The world is pain.